Hello all, myself Ramya Gunalan. This presentation is about traditional teaching with micro-teaching. It belongs to the pedagogy of English, comes under semester 1. The aim of this PPT is to explain how learning happens and in the classroom and how teaching method differs from traditional teaching with micro-teaching. Traditional teaching has been practiced for many years. Micro-teaching is a modern teacher training technique. It helps in developing skills of teachers in a systematic way. Both approaches have their own importance. Let us see the comparison and characteristics. I will also explain why micro-teaching is effective. Finally, we can also conclude with the points of differences. Coming to the slide 2, that is how learning happens. Learning is a process where information is observed and remembered. People remember only 20% of what they hear. Memory increases to 30% when they see something. When both seeing and hearing are combined, retained in our memory for 50%. The maximum, about 90%, is retained when we see, hear and also do. This shows the importance of active participation. Teaching should engage multiple senses of learners. Micro-teaching supports this to encourage teachers to practice interactively, doing activities which makes knowledge last longer. Hence, learning by experience is the most effective. Coming to traditional teaching. A traditional class usually has 40 to 60 students. The teacher has to handle many skills at once. The class duration is about 40 to 45 minutes. Teacher don't get immediate feedback on this particular performance. The classroom situation is not controlled. The role of the supervisor is often unclear and vague. It is difficult to study how students interact in such a large group. Teachers rely on conventional methods like lecture and chalkboard. Students' involvement is usually limited. Overall, traditional teaching is broad but less focused. Coming to the fourth slide, that is micro-teaching. Micro-teaching involves a small group of 6 to 10 students. The teacher focuses on one skill at a time. Each teaching session is very short, about 5 to 7 minutes. Teachers receive immediate feedback after the session. The setting is controlled for better practice. Here, the classroom interaction patterns can be studied objectively. Teachers can repeat the cycle until they improve. It reduces the pressure and builds confidence in the beginners. Overall, it is practical lab for improving teaching skills. Therefore, coming to the characteristics of micro-teaching. Teaching duration and number of the students are kept very small. The lesson content is divided into smaller than manageable units. Only one teaching skill is practiced in each session. There is provision of immediate feedback in micro-teaching. Teachers follow a cycle of planning, teaching, feedback and reteaching. It places the teachers under the microscope for close observation by the students. Even small errors can be noticed and corrected. Discipline is easier to manage in such a small group. Teachers gain confidence through repeated practices. This method ensures gradual and steady improvement of teaching. So, this brings us the conclusion of the presentation. We have seen the difference between the traditional and micro-teaching. Traditional teaching is a large, general and less controlled, whereas in micro-teaching, it is especially useful for the teacher training. It helps to practice and master individual students and teaching skills. Teachers receive immediate feedback and opportunities to improve. The cycle of practice ensures confidence and competence. Both methods have their place in education. Thank you all.